Hello trader, this is a complete multi-time frame analysis on British pound US dollar. Let's see what kind of trading opportunity we have in GBP USD and Euro dollar. Both of these instruments currently showing significant trading opportunity. Before we discuss how we can trade on the lower time frame, let's quickly look at highest time frame starting with British pound US dollar, looking at the monthly chart to see overall picture in the market. Now from the monthly, we can see that GBP USD from this resistance line, there is a strong drop to that support level. We have seen back-to-back 4 months of bearish move followed by this month's initial bounce to the resistance, and currently the market again dropping back to the major direction of the downtrend. Dropping down to the weekly chart to see how the market is doing, we can see that from the weekly perspective, this is the weekly price action. From this level here, there is a strong drop from the weekly perspective, followed by this pullback. And with that pullback from the weekly, we saw that there is a weekly bearish engulfer formation. And from that weekly bearish engulfer, the market has dropped to that support level, followed by this pullback. And we can see that from the weekly perspective, there was a massive drop. The market has broken this long-term support level. After break of this support, GBP USD, we have seen past week, there was a narrow red candle formation. This week, there is a bounce, has broken the resistance line as expected. Currently, the market again dropping down to the major direction of the trend. What I think that we might see further deeper pullback in this market. Dropping down to the daily chart, we can see that from the daily perspective, this is the daily impulse 3 days of the week. The market has reached that resistance line, followed by from the daily, we can see that there is a drop here in that level. And with the drop on GBP USD from the daily, the market slowly coming down to that level here. This is an important daily support level, which is a very important level. And as the market has made this bounce to the upside on GBP USD, currently the price again melting to the downside, expecting GBP USD coming to that support level. What I think that as the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, we can expect from this liquidity zone for the price to drop back down to the next liquidity zone. So you could see potential downtrending market structure for this rest of the week. As NFP coming, we might see quite volatile price action. Now at the moment in that area, we can see that in this resistance line from the intraday perspective, from 4 hour time frame, we saw that there was an uptrend to that resistance. The price has dropped to that support level. And what we can see that from this zone with the weekly open with a massive gap opening, the price managed to bounce back up, has broken this resistance. As we can see that new higher high, we could see that the price potentially, what I think that coming to that support, either creating a higher low or creating a lower low, we could see further bounce back up again, which we might see a potential retest of this weekly support level on British pound US dollar. So looking at intraday perspective, we can see already the market has started to show that bearish price action, expecting for this market to continue to drop. As soon as we will find suitable entry opportunity on GBPUSD, we'll be looking for going short with a high probability trade setup. Now let's look at euro dollar. Let's see what kind of trading opportunity currently we have in this instrument as like GBPUSD. Let's look at the monthly chart on euro dollar. Now from the monthly perspective on euro dollar, we can see that from this resistance line on the monthly, the price has dropped to that support level. There is a monthly doji formation, followed by we can see that from this level there is a bounce on the monthly. And with that bounce, what we can see, the price so far from the monthly creating series of lower high. Currently the price after retest of this upper shadow of the previous monthly doji, the price getting a rejection. That rejection might lead that price potentially back to that support level. If we look at the weekly chart on euro dollar, we can see that from the weekly, after the previous weekly bearish rejection, this week after this gap open, we see the fill of that gap. The price has reached that level again, and the price again coming to the support level. As we can see that from the weekly, long-term picture is in a downtrend. Therefore bearish pressure could be higher than the bullish. And if we look at the daily chart to see how the market is evolving, we can see that there was a gap open with the market open past this week early, and the price has reached that zone where there is a high liquidity. And from this resistance line, the price again, we can see that today getting a rejection. As the price is getting a rejection, there is an imbalance in that zone here, like the GBPUSD. And if we look at the 4-hour chart to see potential trend, we can see that the market has bounced to that resistance line, has crossed that high. Currently, the price again breaking from that structure could lead that price back to this liquidity zone. Therefore, after a price action confirmation on euro dollar, we'll be looking for selling opportunity as soon as price action confirmation shows us. And what I think that euro dollar long term picture could be a potential change of trend from this level to the upside for long term rejection to the upside. Therefore, as soon as you will find suitable entry along this area, we'll be looking for selling opportunity on euro dollar. Any update also, traders, I will be posting on the channel. Make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Thank you, and I'll see you soon in my next analysis.